Alright, cool. So in last week's video, we really talked from a top-down view. Basically, should you get your real estate license, was the question I was answering. This week, we want to make sure we get real practical, and I want to walk you guys through the exact steps of getting your real estate license. So let's get it. What's good, family? I'm Martez Kelly, part-time entrepreneur, and my goal with this channel is to expose young black men to better ways to improve their life using part-time hours. Anyway, but in this video, we're going to spend a lot of time screen recording, looking at my computer, going through the exact ways and like going through the requirements and exactly how you guys can get your real estate license. I want to start by saying this. I got my real estate license in Florida, so I'll actually be going through this process the same way with how I would get my license again if I was in, since I'm in the state of Florida. But take all this advice and just plug in your state, and I'll talk about some different things, bring up some different courses and things, what I use, what I recommend, different options for you guys. Just make sure that the course that you go with is available in your state as well. So what I like to start with when I'm trying to go into really anything is I like to start with a Google search. But for most of you guys, let's just knock out the simple things that you have to have before you even start the getting your license process at all. So one of those things is you have to be at least 18 years old, and you have to have either your high school diploma or something of its equivalent. And they say international equivalent or a GED. So let's see. The next thing after you get that done, the next thing is you actually want to look at some pre-license education courses. And a lot of people, depending on where you are, you can do this in person or you can do this online. And since I have my screen recording up here, since I have my screen recording up now, let's go to, my channel. Let's go to the last video I dropped, and let's go to the description box. So as you guys can see right here, these are some links that I currently have for discount codes for getting your real estate license using an online course. Let's check out Aceable Agent. A lot of people who has actually came to my channel went with Aceable Agent and told me that they really like it. I am going to do a detailed breakdown of all of the courses that are available. Let's see. Yeah, they've added a lot of different things since I actually jumped on with this. And I know it's saying now get an extra 20% off using the link in my description box. You'll see once you go to the cart that this discount is already applied. So after you have reached the age of 18, you have a high school diploma or GED or something of its equivalent if you're watching this from in an international standpoint. The next thing, like I said, choosing the course. You don't have to go with Aceable Agent. I know Real Estate Express, I have a discount code for them. I'll also look at a couple different options as well. Like I said, I will have a video breaking down a lot of different options, so stay tuned for that. Another thing that you guys that I would highly recommend, and since I'm on my channel now, I'll show you guys, I actually have a playlist for, where is it? How to get your real estate license in Florida. So what I would actually do if I were you guys, during this point, I walk through the entire application as a whole. And let's see if I can find that video. I'll make sure that I link this entire playlist up in the card up above. It's on one of these sides. I think it's the top left. But I have a lot of different videos in here from how to get your real estate license, who shouldn't get their license, the requirements, walking you guys through the application for getting your license, how much does it cost, prep for the exam, all those different things. But one of the things that I highly recommend is once you, and people always get me like, how can I actually do this? Once you start the process and you want to get your real estate license, you hit those requirements. Once you start and purchase your course, I think you should go ahead and apply for your license. And the reason why I say that is once you purchase a course, you have a certain amount of time before you can actually return it. But let's say you apply for your real estate license, and for some reason it was something that you actually did, which because you did this, you can't get your real estate license. If you wait till after you completed the exam, you just wasted all your time and all your money, and you won't be able to get it back, one, because you completed it already. So once you start that process, and it can take some time as well. Now, I haven't done this in a long time. I got my license well over 3 years ago, and I got my license during the peak of COVID. So I had to wait like 90 days before I could actually start my exam process. So that's one of the things that I highly recommend. As soon as you purchase your exam, go ahead and apply for the, and I won't go through the exact steps on how to apply because I already did that. And now, like I said, I'll link that video. I'll link the entire playlist for you guys to go back and check that out. And after you finish all that, you do have to do a fingerprint. Like I said, this was 3 whole years ago for me, and I don't remember how that process worked out, but it's pretty smooth. It really is pretty smooth. You check your emails daily. That whole entire process is super simple, and that's because it's going through the state. And if you follow the plan, and like I said, if everything lays out the way that it, like I told you guys, it'll be a smooth process for you then as well. All right, now that you finish your fingerprint, and let's already assume that you've been through the process, you already passed your pre-license exam. Now the next thing is actually prepping and getting ready for the test. Like I said, a lot of the videos that I made before in that playlist, well, there's actually another playlist. Let me pull it up for you guys. Got my screen recording going. Let's exit this out. Here it goes. How to pass the exam the first time. Now this is a 20-minute video, like I said, 3 years ago. And give me 1 second. 3 years ago, what you guys are seeing on the screen right here in this video, why actually, let's see if I can find it. Well, there it goes. A lot of this stuff that I actually mentioned in the video, I actually still have. And it really, I passed the exam the first time. And if you watch this video here, exactly how I passed the exam, a lot of the resources that are in there may be out of date, but I do have an Amazon link in this description box where you can actually click the video and then look for something similar, maybe up to date. A lot of this stuff I rely heavy on, but you also got to put in that work as well. Like, I wrote a lot of this stuff down, and I would actually, she was my girlfriend at the time, but my wife now, I actually was like, hey, help me out. I did a practice exam and I struggled with chapter 4. Let's walk through chapter 4's diction, like the words that I need to really understand, or some questions that really tripped me up. And I actually went through this whole entire process. Even this right here, like, these are some flashcards. Like, this is insane. Like I said, this is like 3 years ago. That is insane. That says October 20th, 2015. And I definitely wasn't thinking about a real estate license at that time. I was still in high school. But all this stuff right here, man, is like, you got to be willing to go that far. All of my study material, stuff that I printed out, notes that I wrote down myself. Like, you really, when it comes to getting your real estate license and going through this whole entire process, that's why, like, this stuff is not easy. The grind is not easy. To even get started is not easy. But once you go through that whole entire process, you're like, man, golly, like, is that it? But no, you really got to make sure that you're putting in the work and doing all the extra stuff to actually pass your exam the first time. And watching this video will actually be a great start for you guys. And inside this playlist as well, I have some, like, more study tips. And if there's anything that I didn't cover that you wish that I would cover, if a lot of people comment and like that comment down below, I'll make sure to make that video for you guys. All right, before we get too far down the road, if you're liking this video so far, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell. And if you made it to this point and you're really enjoying it, drop a light bulb emoji in the comment section down below. But the next step, now that we're actually talking about this, let's say you get there, you take your exam, boom, you pass it at the first time. Now, You gotta really. This is like what I like to say to people. This is where the work begins. This is where you actually you got your license. You can't go selling houses right away. You gotta choose a broker. Now, this video is already getting super lengthy when it comes to everything from screen recordings to everything. This video has got super lengthy. So if you guys want an actual breakdown on how to choose brokers, if you're in the process, you actually want to find a brokerage to go with right now, yeah, let's just leave it at that. I'm actually on I'm with a brokerage where I can actually bring people in, sponsor people, and I would like to go through the details of the brokerage that I'm with, and also break down other brokerages as well. Like I said when I first started this channel, I'll never use my platform as a recruiting platform, but some people who actually are watching these videos want to actually be a part of something that I'm a part of, just so they can have that direct contact with me, and I can leverage my network in helping them as well. But yeah, let's leave it at that. If you're at this point in the video, you are what I consider the 100 squad. Drop a 100 emoji in the comment section down below. What do I want to talk about? Yeah, well, this video is pretty long. Hopefully y'all got some good game out of it, and you didn't just watch it for entertainment's sake. You actually wrote some stuff down, or even paused in certain points of the video. I was like, hey, I'm actually about to do this while you're talking about it. Like I said, anything that I didn't cover in the video, let me know. Let me know in the comments. That I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Feels good to be back in the groove. I wanted to play the game, but I said before I even think about playing the game, I need to make sure that my video for Friday is done, and it's done. I appreciate you guys once again from the bottom of my heart. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. I really do love you. But click right here to subscribe. YouTube suggests you watching this video, but I really think this playlist right here will be the best one for you. Peace.